paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of an annual tradition of bowl season, the Hawaii Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield, it's Gilliam. Good timing on the quick out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Caught, close to the marker, it's Adkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Makes the grab. It's Adkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Back to pass, it's Bargava. A strike downfield, and they swarm him under. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaps it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Gilliam. Got his man down the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
1st down, Temple.
With jet sweep pass. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now the play fake. And that 3rd down pass had some serious nice juice, but they couldn't hook up. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. The screen, he can go. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Bargava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take another shot here. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run it. It's Coffee. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback keeps it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to pass, it's Gilliam. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Charles. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To the air, it's Gilliam. Gets open down the middle. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Kick is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
Start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
Fresno State will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Gilliam. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Coffee. Oh, he's got some space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. He'll keep it on the sneak. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've had the ball twice and have yet to pick up a first down. Let's see if they can manufacture some yardage this time. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Owls in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Turning it on! A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this up.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Temple! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Fresno State, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Back to throw, it's Bargava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Calls his own number. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fresno State will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Coffee. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bargava. Fires to the tight end. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Can't get him to the ground. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Grove. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3 spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Field goal is good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Off-play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. Turning on the Jets. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the tailback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looking to pass. It's Bargava. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Adkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And that is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Bargava. The sure hands, it's Coffee. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They'll go with a direct snap. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line. It's Charles. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking for room at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
10, 13.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. It'll be a draw. Fresno State will have to punt. Catch is made at the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bargava. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Showing off the arms. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Hawk. Spins away from the defense. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw. It's Bargava. Flips it out on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Running back is able to snag the football, but that foot is on the white lines, out of bounds and incomplete. It's 3rd down. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adkins. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the ground, it's Coffee. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Bargava. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Caught near the sticks. It's Adkins. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Using his legs, it's Sproul. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. The Owls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the extra point was good. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on second and inches. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Finds the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. To throw, it's Spargava. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Fresno State will have to punt. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a man on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has